Hey guys, so this is my fifth take, fourth take. First take, I messed up on it because basically I'm doing this with my camera instead of my webcam because my webcam basically won't connect to YouTube anymore. It connects to, um, it connects to Skype fine, but it doesn't connect to sorry, I was just checking something. It doesn't connect to YouTube, and I don't understand how that works, but apparently that's how it works. Um, I reinstalled the software, I think, once, and it worked, but then I restarted it and it didn't work again. I had to restart for various other reasons. My computer is basically full of small little problems that culminate into big ones when piled on top of each other. So, yeah. So that's why I haven't been making videos. I've been wanting to make videos for almost a week now, but I've just run into difficulty after difficulty after difficulty. The second try, um, what happened on the second try? The second try, I think I just scrapped. I think this is like my third try. My second try was done on a different memory card, and I guess for whatever reason, the USB that I bought from Radio Shack that's supposed to go up to 8 gigabytes or whatever the hell these are. This is a 4, the memory card I'm using right now, but the one I tried to use was an 8 gigabyte because it has a lot more space. So why would I use this one that's filled with photos? But no, it didn't upload to the computer. I couldn't get it no matter how hard I tried to upload into the computer. Um, Even if I did want to use my webcam, physically it's broken. It still works, but if you can see right here, it's not attached to anything. It's a piece of junk. Bought it for $30. It lasted me a few months, but yeah, the main point is that I'm probably gonna get a new webcam. Um, the good news is I have about over 15 minutes on this video, so I'm going to try to go a little over 15 minutes and see that I definitely can make uploads longer than 15 minutes. I don't know how long it'll take me to upload it, but hopefully not too long. So that's kind of good news. I might start using this camera instead of my webcam. I apologize for any bad like camera shots or anything, but I'm like really new to. I'm still, even after my few tries of doing this, I'm still new to using the camera as opposed to webcam, because the webcam's stationary. The camera's obviously not. I'm always thinking I have a bad camera angle. Like my first time I did this, I had like all real close up shots of me because at like one point Tosh.0 came back on and I forgot it hadn't completely finished. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll just put that on the video. And so I zoomed into it, and if that wasn't bad enough, I forgot to zoom out afterwards. So you had all these close up shots, unnecessary close up shots of me that no one wants to see for about a few minutes until I zoomed back out. I hadn't even made the connection then. So I just want to talk about recent happenings and what I'm going to do in the future. I'm still going to make videos in this channel, I swear. I've just been really lazy about doing much of anything. Really a lack of drive to do anything. I read articles here and there, and I post comments, and I get into debates here and there, but nothing huge, nothing substantial. I got a job at Kohl's, so that's one of the reasons why I don't have much of a drive to do anything. Maybe. I mean, I could do all this stuff. I don't see how it'd be that tasking or taxing on me, but as an aside, I think it's funny people say taxing as like it's something that drains you, it takes away your energy, and taxes. I'm against taxes. Anyway, so so I do have work tonight, but that's not a big deal because I don't have to go to work till 9:30, and it's what 5 something, 5:22. Yeah, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm gonna be reading Common Sense by Thomas Paine pretty soon. I'm not unsure whether I'll read it in work or read it here. Right now, I'm not doing much of anything. I should be reading. That's what I should be doing. I'm probably gonna do that as soon as I finish this video. I'm gonna start reading Common Sense because I really just need to do a lot of reading. But I'm just very casual about it. I'm very laid back about it. I really shouldn't be, but that's how I am about it. I kind of put it off because I don't. Well, anyway, that's another video, I suppose. Um, if you see over here, you also get a kind of a good look at my room. This is my room, living in Nashua, New Hampshire right now. Got a light on both sides of the room, not one in the middle, unfortunately, but so base. That's my base over there. When I zoom in and out, that's my Ibanez. I also got a little table that you can see down there that has all my. So when I zoom in and out, you won't be able to hear me in between. So one sec. Anyway, so this is my room. Not my leg. This is my room, although still my leg. But yeah, it's pretty nice. I've definitely been having a good time here. Um, Work hasn't been so bad at all. I won't get into the details, but the first night of training really showed me how bad the centralization of industry and has been, and there's just a lot of problems in trying to manage hugely, big corporation type structures or big corporations really, big complicated structures in general, and trying to please so many people. So yeah, I won't get into details of why. I mean, I'm not going to be in the business of making my employers look bad. On the plus side, my manager's pretty nice. He hasn't given me any shit or anything like that. He just seems like a cool guy. As long as I work hard, he doesn't really care what I do. Um, there are some obnoxious people at my job. I'm not gonna lie. They really, you know, I won't get into it, but they are pretty obnoxious. I doubt any of them care enough to even look me up on Facebook, let alone look me up on YouTube. But I just for the hell of it, I won't get just for the sake of it, I won't get into who they are or what they do. But it should be noted that there are some obnoxious people. On the plus side, I've made a friend at work. His name's Todd, and we just talk, and not much else. We kind of just met, so we just talk and kind of just we haven't gotten into any deep subjects yet because we're just became friends basically. I would say we're friendly acquaintances, maybe friends, maybe even friends is pulling it a little bit, but we're definitely friendly towards each other. That's not all that it requires to be friends, obviously. But either way, he's a good guy. He's been giving me rides back from Coles to my house. So that's been a real big help. And the best part is he hasn't even asked. Well, besides that, that obviously is the best part. But the second best part is that he hasn't even asked for any money, and he's not going to unless he's really strapped for cash. But the plus side of me going to Kohl's or working there is that I'm only 6 minutes away. So, as far as well-being and food and health and energy and whatever else, and just basically how I've been doing fine. Um, Again, the only reason I haven't been uploading videos is just a lack of drive, a lack of things to talk about, and a lack of ability to do it once I fulfilled the first two steps. So there you go. I mean, it has I specifically uploaded those two videos on the spontaneous music not only to make up for lost time, but also show that I was still alive. Um, And I really want to thank everyone who watched that Stephen Colbert video. Like, I forgot about it completely, but really awesome. Over 2,000 people watched that video. I just recorded it for the hell of it. He was starting to sing "Lean on Me," and I was like, okay, this might be funny as a video or something. I didn't think I'd get over 2,000 video like views. That's crazy. So I really want to thank anybody and everybody who watched that. Really appreciate it. It got me a ton of views, and I didn't do it as a popularity thing. I literally did it because I thought it'd be funny. I thought it'd be cool to capture on video. I didn't think it'd get me a lot of views. That's not why I did it. Um, I have recently done a video where I was playing with my grandmother's dog, and I might upload that, but that was kind of like to get a lot of views. But just kind of as a silly, thing, because puppies always get views. So I'm not sure if Daisy's a puppy though. Anyway, so I am trying to get this to 15 minutes, so I'm going to probably ramble here and there. Oh, but I do want to talk about something that is pretty substantial. But let me check the time first. 10 minutes. Okay. So I do want to check something substantial. That's one of the problems of doing this. I have to go like this and then check the time. So anytime you see me doing that, that's me checking the time. So about my bass, another problem with my webcam, as if the first two problems weren't enough, is it really sucks at picking up bass. Basically, either my iPod, or not iPod, but either my webcam picks up my bass too much or picks it up too little, and you would have to use earbuds to actually hear it. Which one of my friends, Rex Worthy, well, not one of my friends, but somebody I know on YouTube, Rex Worthy, I think that's his name. He does that. I don't know if that's because he has problems with his webcam or problems with something, but basically, I'd be in the same state he would, except his probably sounds way nicer. But at any rate, yeah, it's just like it's either too loud and and the sound gets distorted. It sounds really thumpy, like boom, or something like that. Or you can barely hear it, and it sounds like it's the bass amp isn't there at all. There is like a small medium where like you can kind of hear it, but if you go a little bit over that, like it's too loud, so it's like not worth it at all. Um, I did have an idea to go acoustic, and I thought it was actually gonna work. Like I would just play acoustically without a bass amp, and I would just turn the microphone all the way up, the receiver. But I think that's around the time it stopped connecting to my computer, and so I completely forgot about that and started switching to okay, why isn't my video working? But basically, here's even it gets even weirder. YouTube will pick up my microphone, but it won't pick up my video. So I just don't understand what's going on because Skype will recognize both, but YouTube only recognize one part, and so it doesn't make sense to me. Now I might try re uninstalling and then reinstalling the driver one more time to see if that works. But again, even if I did that, and there's no guarantee I'll do that, I might not. Even if I did that, the thing is still broken, and I still have to connect it back to the port, and there's still a chance it could fall off during the video, or that it'll be tilted and I won't be able to get it off, or physically it's just broken too. So it doesn't make it any easier. Um, so 13 minutes, almost done. I'm gonna wrap up soon, but what else? What else? What else? I am working Black Friday tonight. I don't want to be, but I am. Working 6 to 6. I don't like consumerism. I don't like people trampling each other for prices. I don't like this overconsumption. I don't like a lot of things about state capitalism. But I gotta get paid, and this is gonna get me paid really well. I'm going to get free food all day, so I don't have to worry about any expenses or externalities. The only thing that kind of sucks about it is I don't have a ride to there. So I'm probably going to have to walk, which is okay. I mean, that just means I'm going to have to get up around 5 and walk because there's no bus that runs at before 6. So there you go. There's nothing I can do about that, really. But I do have a ride back, so that's good. For Thanksgiving, basically, gonna be hanging out with my girlfriend and her family. I had her hang out with my family last year, so this year I'm gonna hang out with her family. So now that I think about it, it seems pretty fair. We also might watch the Muppets. So if I see the Muppets, I'll let you know what I think. When I was a kid, I always liked the Muppets. So hopefully I'll like this too. I actually recently watched Muppets Take Manhattan, and that was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't hilarious. I actually probably only laughed a few times or chuckled, but it's a kids movie, It's a kids movie, and this Muppets movie is probably going to be no different. But I just love the characters. I really do. I fell in love with the characters, even if they're not always hilarious. I love the characters. Um, I think almost teared up at one point at Muppets Take Manhattan because it was like so sad or something like that. So it was a decent. It was definitely like a 3.5 out of 5 or something like that. Anyway, just my amateur response. There was something else I was gonna say. Oh, the Boston Anarchist Book Fair went well. That wasn't what I was gonna say, but yeah, I gotta go. So I will talk to you guys later. But that went well. And I'll have photos and stuff later, hopefully. But I don't know.